The fate of Congress-JDS government in Karnataka continues to hang by a thread. The Assembly has reconvened to debate the trust motion after dramatic scenes which spanned well into the late last night. Adjourning the House close to the midnight on Monday, the Speaker, Ramesh Kumar, said the trust vote will happen before 6 p.m. today. On Monday, the House witnessed chaos as Speaker turned down HD Kumaraswamy's request for more time before the floor test, and the BJP insisted on sitting past midnight if need be. The Speaker even broke down at one point in the Assembly during this midnight drama. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Kumaraswamy distributed copies of what he claimed was a fake letter of resignation that was being circulated by his political rivals. He claimed the letter, which was addressed to the governor, was reportedly being circulated even as he was sitting in the State Assembly.
I think it is the final day for this government. Yesterday, we believes that yesterday will be the final, everything will be happened. But because of the that is Milapi Kusti in between ruling party and others, that again they postponed one day. And yesterday, that even ex-CM Sidramaya and Speaker promised that today is the final day, and even they fixed the time for the discussion up to 4 o'clock. Before 6 o'clock, there should be a voting division. So I think today will be the final day.
Mr. C.T. Ravi, will the trust vote take place today? Can you trust the government?
They will intentionally postpone कर रहा है, particularly deliberately provocate करने का और postpone करने का काम कर रहा है. कल बोल दिए थे, कमिटमेंट दिए थे, कल विश्वास मत का फैसला करेंगे बोल दिए थे, कल भी नहीं हुई. आज फैसला करेंगे मेरा विश्वास है. फिर एक बार कमिटमेंट कर दिया है, इसके लिए मेरा विश्वास है आज फैसला होंगे.
So a lot of important decisions can turn up from the Supreme Court today. Will it have an impact on the trust vote?
वे लोग भी इंडिपेंडेंट लोग भी एक ही है, मेरा भी एक ही है. वो लोग भी डेलिबरेटली पोस्टपोन कर रहा है, डेडलाइन करने के सुप्रीम कोर्ट गया है. हम लोग भी वही प्रेशर कर रहा है, एक हफ्ते से वही प्रेशर कर रहा है. दोनों की इंटेंशन एक ही है.
इसका साथ नंबर नहीं है, वो अल्पमत का सरकार है, विधायक मुंबई में बैठे हैं, इसलिए वो आने नहीं चाहते हैं. देखेंगे आज शाम तक क्या हो जाएगा. हमको विश्वास है वो सरकार जरूर गिरेंगे, क्यों वो लोगों का सरकार नहीं है. लोग भी नाराज है, विधायक भी नाराज है.
Going across to my colleague Nolan Pinto, and we are also being joined by National Affairs Editor India Today, Rahul Srivastav, on the broadcast. Nolan, coming to you first, at what time is the Assembly going to reconvene, and what is expected likely? Is the Congress, have they run out of all the ideas that they could throw at the Speaker to delay the trust vote?
Ankit, a very good morning. In fact, the session has already started. That's at around 10 o'clock. The BJP, all 105 were on time. In fact, by 9:45, when Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa had entered the Vidhan Sauda premises. But unfortunately, Congress and JDS are not present. Hardly, just a few. You can count them on your fingers. In fact, Mr. Priyank Kharge is present. And in the House, a JDS MLA actually requests the Speaker to give them, to adjourn the House for about 15 to 20.
Okay, we've just developed some audio snack there with Nolan's line. We'll try and reconnect with him in just a short while from now. Rahul Srivastav with us. Rahul, a midnight drama yesterday. You told us that now there is a new deadline by the astrologer who has in fact asked Kumaraswamy to delay it till Wednesday. The Speaker is in no mood to listen to the astrologer.
You see, I think it's, Ankit, it's causing tremendous amount of embarrassment for the Speaker. The Speaker played ball for a certain amount of time, but yesterday afternoon there was a drama inside the Assembly. Now, what sources are telling me that Mr. Kumaraswamy, extremely reluctant to hold a trust vote, as you recall, the Speaker had said in the morning that there was a gentlemanly promise from the government that the trust vote will be over by Monday evening. And that didn't go down very well with Mr. Kumaraswamy. Mr. Kumaraswamy, according to sources, went and sat inside the Chief Minister's chamber, inside the Assembly, and refused to come out. His demand was very clear that he wants the trust vote to take place only on Wednesday, nothing before that. The Speaker was adamant that no, this is an untenable situation. I want to hold it finished by Monday. And it is at that time when Mr. Kumaraswamy was saying those mysterious letters and the information that he has resigned started floating around. Now, what some sources are saying, that one thing that, one element that those fake letters did, or the news about Kumaraswamy resignation did, that it helped those rebels who were camping in Mumbai, at least that they felt that this game is possibly ending, if there was a sense of nerves over it. What we are told that Kumaraswamy is still reluctant to have a trust vote. Some people close to him is saying that he is absolutely saying no to having a trust vote today. He wants to have it on Wednesday. Astrologer or political strategists who are behind it, one will have to wait and see.
That's right, and these are the live visuals coming in from the Karnataka Assembly at this point of time, and the Speaker is there. Nolan was telling us all the BJP MLAs are there, but look at the Treasury benches, almost empty. We don't see the big faces, we don't see the DK Shiv Kumar or the Chief Minister or Ramesh or any other senior leaders. Treasury benches, in fact, now once again trying to delay this process. Rahul, how, what can the Speaker do? What are his powers, when he has decided that he wants to go ahead with the trust vote? How much can the Treasury benches delay it further?
Ankit, this is perhaps the negative side of parliamentary system and a democracy. The Speaker is clear that he wants to have a trust vote. Just in case he says that no more speakers, he can give a ruling. He could have given a ruling 4 days ago, in which he could have said that nobody is going to speak for very long, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or if senior leaders are there, their time will be, party time will be given to them. He can still do that. He can say that the debate is over, I want to take up the trust vote. Now there is a catch in the parliamentary system that the rules say that whenever a division of votes has to take place, the House has to be in order. Remember, this is a trust motion moved by the government, which is reluctant to have a trust vote. So even if the Speaker moves a division, there is pandemonium by the Treasury benches, as they did yesterday. The trust vote cannot happen because the division requires each MLA to be sitting at the allocated space and voting as per the pattern, because otherwise the whip and the disqualification issues will get confused. That is why I will say that it is still Kumaraswamy's issue whether he wants to have a trust vote or not. But I think he will be stretching it too far, because the courts will definitely intervene in case it goes beyond this point now.
All right, Rahul Srivastava, stay on with me. The Supreme Court will hear the fresh plea of 2 independent Karnataka MLAs seeking immediate holding of the floor test in the State Assembly on the trust motion moved by Chief Minister Kumaraswamy. On Monday, the Supreme Court refused to hear the independent MLAs H. Nagesh and R. Shankar's plea seeking immediate floor test. Senior advocate Mukul Rohatgi, appearing for the MLAs, said he has filed a new petition in the matter and it will be heard on the urgent basis. Meanwhile, the rebel MLAs have written to the Speaker seeking 4 weeks' time to appear before him. The Speaker had asked the rebels to appear before him today to discuss Congress's disqualification plea.
Issues that you are intentionally denying.
Okay. I convey my thanks to them. I pray to God to give some sense to them.
What about those rebel MLAs? You have noticed them before?
It is a matter before the court. I'll deal it as a judge.
Sir, another thing that rebel MLA written letter to Speaker seeking 4 weeks' time.
It is all relating to court proceedings. It will all be dealt with in the court.
Anisha Mathur with us on this story. Anisha, at what time is this petition going to be, the Supreme Court is going to take up this petition? The fact remains that yesterday it was the Chief Justice decided not to hear it. What is different in the petition today?
Well, Ankit, let me just correct you on that. The Chief Justice refused to give an urgent hearing yesterday, saying that I will not list the matter on the same day that it is mentioned. However, in his order, the court decided to hear this matter today. Now, as you were just discussing, the independent MLAs, S. Nagesh and Shankar had said that the governor has asked for an immediate protest because of the fact that the Karnataka government, which is the Congress-JDS alliance, which is now in is now in minority, is still holding on to power despite the fact that it has lost the majority in the assembly. And that is why they want an immediate protest to ensure that the democratic rights of the Karnataka people are protected. Now we'll have to see how this plays out once the matter is taken up for hearing. In about an hour or so, we're expecting this matter to be taken up. But we're also expecting that the Congress JDS lawyers, including senior advocate Abhishek Manu Singh, will also be present in court. They're also likely to put their side of the story before the court and say that because the debate is already on, the governor could not have asked for an immediate protest. We'll see how this plays out.
Right. Anisha, thank you for joining us. Rahul, I want you to come in on this as well. Just clarify to our viewers, the speaker has asked these rebels to come before him today. They have refused. They are seeking more time. In this current ruckus, can the speaker disqualify them without listening to these rebel MLAs?
Ankit, definitely. The speaker has the powers to adjudicate on disqualification proceedings. Remember, sometime in 2017, when Mr. Sharad Yadav, a JDU MP in Rajya Sabha, went and attended a rally addressed by Lalu Prasad Yadav's RJD. At that time, the chair in Rajya Sabha, Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu, had ruled against Mr. Sharad Yadav, saying that him joining a public meeting or a political meeting of a rival party amounts to him giving up his seat, and that is why he was expelled from the Rajya Sabha seat. And any anti-party activities, the speaker has a right. He already has petitions of disqualification from the respective parties, Congress and JDS. There is definitely a possibility. When he sent yesterday missives to these MLAs that you have to come and meet me at 11 o'clock, and now that they have said no, he has all the right in the world to disqualify them even before he takes up the trust motion. But the key is that these MLAs have already decided that if it means disqualification, we are ready for it. When they say that we'll meet you in 4 weeks, they are defying the whip, they are defying the speaker's missive, and that is why it can be said that they are ready to be disqualified.
Rahul Srivastava, thank you so much for joining us with all those details.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.